Thank you so much. We're very lucky today on FightHype to be joined by the great 140-pound fighter Jose Zepeda, who's going to be fighting a very similar foe in Regis Prograis, November 26th at the Carson War Grounds, Dignity Health Sports Park. That's going to be brought to you by Legends Entertainment. It's going to be broadcast on Fight TV and ppv.com. Jose, you got a very serious test in front of you here. How has preparation gone in anticipation of this bout?
It's been good. I've been working for over 3 months already, and I can't complain about anything. I have the experience. I know what to do inside the ring, and preparation has been perfect. So we're at 100%.
That's great. I know you had a little bit of a dust up in the gym. Can you tell us about this? It actually led to you being arrested. Is this a serious case or not?
Yeah, no, I wasn't arrested. It was a misunderstanding there. It was just some lawyer guy that he usually sues the city or the LAPD, gets some money, and he disappears for 3 months, and then he comes back and sues again and sues the city again. So I'm not concerned at all. He probably knows I'm about to fight, and he's trying to get another payday, and that's it. But no, we're focused, and that's not going anywhere.
It's very interesting, this fight against Regis Prograis, because look, I want you to talk about this, but we know you from your epic fight against Ivan Baranchik, the 2020 Fight of the Year. It was held inside the Top Rank bubble. Both of you guys were down multiple times. You emerge with the victory. You get that Boxing Writers Fight of the Year as the winner. And I mean, let's be honest. Let's just call it what it is. I mean, it was a full display of you showing just what a courageous warrior you are in the ring. But Regis Prograis is also kind of like that. You know, like yourself, 33-year-old southpaw, a guy who's really a daredevil outside of the ring, participates in a lot of scary things like deep sea diving for fish, and jumping out of airplanes and going on very crazy motorcycle rides. He has incredible courage, and I know you respect his ability as well. When you're dealing with a guy who's so similar, how do you know that you're sufficiently prepared for that challenge?
What I think the most important thing about me, it's at this point, is my experience. I've been through that. I've been or done that against Baranchik. I had other hard fights with Ramirez. These are hard fights where you have to give it your all. You have to put your heart out there, and that's what I have. I know he has the same thing, and this is why many people and I myself believe this is going to be a Fight of the Year candidate. Everything is there. We have knockout power. We can take it to. We have heart. We have similar abilities. Both southpaws. It's just it's going to be a great event, great fight. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit previously, and you made a reference to saying that it has Fight of the Year capabilities again. And let's be honest. This has not been the best year for boxing. We've had Spence Crawford fall through. We've had the positive test, or at least the fight being stopped for Conor Benn. And, it doesn't seem like we've been littered with great fights this year. Do each of you, or at least talk for yourself, do you feel like you're kind of wearing that into the ring on November 26th, that boxing needs us to put on a great war here at the War Grounds?
You could see it like that. I mean, me and Regis, we're not big talkers. We're not trash talkers. We have our private lives, but everything we have done in boxing, the way we have fought in boxing, the way I have fought my heart out in there, all of that, I think boxing people know that there's no need to talk in this fight. It's going to be a war regardless, because of what we have done in the past in boxing. So this is definitely a fight that everybody wants to see. And it could be, like I say, A lot of people are saying it. A lot of people are saying it. It's candidate fight of the year, and I believe so.
I love that both of you guys now look, I mean, obviously you want to fight for a title, so like there's a lot of incentive for you to jump at this fight. But I know that you guys at 140 will fight anyone in the division. I mean, you will fight Taylor if you get a victory here. I know you'd love to get back to that Ramirez fight. What was it like for you to see what happened in welterweight where we can't get the Spence Crawford fight? Do you have a lot of anger about that, or how do you feel? I mean, do you feel like, hey, you guys kind of let our sport down a little bit? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but what was your exact feeling?
I believe it's gonna happen.
Okay.
I look. A lot of people don't know what a lot of people don't know, and I'm talking about the fans. It's how hard it's the business side, and I believe that's why it didn't get done in December. But I'm pretty sure it will get done next year. I think both fighters want it. They need it. I believe it's gonna happen. So I'm not too mad about it or too concerned. Hopefully, for the sake of boxing, it happens. I believe it will. But the business side, it's a hard one. So you know, they're taking their time. Hopefully, they don't take 6 years like Mayweather Pacquiao.
Exactly. What is it? You just touch on one thing. What is it that you feel like we don't know about the difficulty of making a deal in boxing?
I mean, everybody. There's a lot of people involved. There's a chunk of money, and a lot of people want a piece of it. So sometimes you believe, the boxer can't believe that, hey, you know, why are you getting this much? Why are you getting this much? I mean, all these people, you know, getting money, and so there could be they're not on the same page. They're not on the same page, and that's what I believe Crawford mentioned some of that. And at the end of the day, they want to make this fight happen, but they're not going to let themselves get screwed over the money. So I believe it's going to happen. It's just they need more time to put it together.
Very interesting. Now, you obviously now have your second chance to be a champion at 140 pounds. You previously fought for this same belt against Jose Ramirez, which you made reference to, and it was a very tightly competitive fight. I know a lot of people had you winning that fight. I thought it was interesting, Jose, because there was, and you know this probably better than me, you can take me through the history of it, the recent history of it, but there was a point where it looked like it was going to be you versus Jose Ramirez fighting now, and that did not take place. Why did that not take place? And from what I've heard, Jose is the one who kind of like retreated from the.
Originally, I was supposed to fight Taylor.
Okay.
I was his mandatory. He asked for me to fight him all the way till next year because he was gonna get married. So we said no, we don't want to wait. So that means they stripped Taylor from the WBC belt, and it becomes vacant. Now the next two in line was me against Ramirez. But Ramirez, I guess he also needed to get married, and he said he couldn't do it. They also wanted me to wait for next year. I was like, and this is put in mind that I've been waiting for this opportunity since May. I thought I was gonna fight Taylor in May of 2020. So everything got pushed back, and then Ramirez says, I'm getting married, and now the next in line was Regis Prograis, and good thing he didn't have anything going on like getting married or anything, so he said yes.
Josh Taylor did get married. Jose Ramirez did get married. Do you think that either of these individuals ducked you in any way, shape, or form?
I don't think so, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't think so. Everybody has their own plan. Everybody's doing what they think is best for them. I don't think it's about ducking anybody. It's just that, like I told, I don't know who asked me this, but like Ramirez, he's been already 2-time world title, title, and he already put a lot into his professional career. So he's just probably putting now in first. He's putting his personal career, so his personal life. I don't think it's bad. He was already 2-time world champion, so he knows what it is. If it was his first time, if it was the first time he fought for a title, I don't think he would decided to get married. So that's why I think he took that route. I think he knows he's gonna be up there for if when I win the title, that he's gonna want to. I think he's up next. So he didn't lose all that. He's gonna get the fight next year either way.
Do you like your chances? I mean, I know that you will take on whoever, right? You're gonna go after whoever you need to go after. You'd like to even unify 140?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a dream. Yeah, I would love to. I'm gonna follow the sanctioning bodies and whoever's in first place, or mandatory. I'm gonna do those.
Yeah. Again, back to the fight itself. I mean, what concerns you the most about Regis? What does he do that is going to be the biggest problem for you?
To be honest, I think his power. He's a hard hitter, I believe, and that's it. I just believe that's what he has, and I'm gonna push him to the limits because I know what I'm capable of, and I've done it inside the ring. And we'll see where he's at on that level.
And what is it that you're going to be bringing to the ring on the night of the November 26th that you believe will decide this victory in your favor?
Once again, my experience. I've been there, done that. I've been through so much inside the ring. The fight of the year. I know that you have to win a fight like that when both fighters hit hard, when both fighters can take a punch, when both fighters have good conditioning, when both of them are maybe equal in abilities. You have to put your heart out there, and I know I can do that. I know I could. I know I have heart, and I know I think that's going to be the difference.
What would it be like for you, Jose? And I know you probably already have dreamed about it, or at least thought about it when you're doing all that hard work in the gym in Baldwin Park. What will it be like for you to strap on that belt and be a world champion?
That's gonna be probably the best day of my life, man. I already tried 2 times, and I couldn't do it because of accidents or things like that. But it's gonna be the best day of my life. I'm pretty sure. Everything is gonna be worth it to this point. Everything I did in the past.
Great, Jose. Thank you so much. You've always been so great to us. We appreciate it immeasurably. Looking forward to your fight on November 26th. Again, Fight TV and ppv.com. If you can't make it to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, aka the War Grounds.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, Jose, before you leave, I wanted to ask you one more thing. Had you been to some of those fights, some of those legendary fights that have taken place at that facility before?
I was. Funny thing, I was at the Bradley against what's his name?
Provodnikov.
Yes, I was there.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was an unbelievable fight. I remember that fight. It was a great fight.
There's something about fighting outdoors under the stars that seems to like turn the
Especially
trigger
there,
on you guys.
man. The Carson. I mean, all the seats are good. It doesn't matter where you're sitting. You can see everything. You can feel everything. Oh my God, it's nice. It's gonna be. I think this is gonna be one kind of a night.
Great. Thanks again, Jose. Appreciate you.
All righty, man. Thank you.